JT Smith for the TFON podcast. Here for season 3, episode 22. We got a special episode. Got my man Neil Meyer co-hosting with me today. And then we got the nasty Nati in here for the TBT. But we got a gang with us, not just one, not two. We got 3. Kevin Johnson, the GM. We got Coreontae DeBerry, one of the players, and Troy Caupain. So go with you, Kevin. Man, you the GM, mastermind of the thing. How you doing today?
I'm blessed, man. I'm blessed.
Cool,
And busy,
cool.
really, but happy to be back with the guys, man. You know, at the end of the day, JT, it's the true meaning of this whole TBT experience is for our Cincinnati alumni men's basketball program as a whole. So it's not even just a game for me. It's more so getting all our guys back together, man, reminisce, have some fun, build our network, and continue to outreach to our fans and kids. I mean, that's normally our main goal with this as we continue to lay the foundation. I think, I look in 5 years from now and, maybe Troy and Corey be then moved on, but at that point, they be on the back end helping me and helping younger guys that's graduating and becoming alums from the program, keeping them involved with our community, with the school itself, and also just our fans. So I think this thing is like a forever thing that these two and a few other guys are starting to help me foundate. But we looking forward to being back. With that being said, I am looking to win some money. I mean, it'd be nice to walk out of there with a little 50K or something. I mean, I'm being honest, but that's up to them, man. I just do the groundwork. We're gonna let the players do their thing, man. So, but I'm happy, man, to be along with my brothers and support them any way I can, man. It's an awesome event. Without them, it ain't even possible.
For sure. Yeah, you definitely want to walk out with some cheese if you can. I ain't mad at
Man,
that.
a little 50,000 in a couple weeks.
Have some fun in the summer with that. For sure.
Slight change,
Cool. Corey, man, how you doing today, my brother?
I'm good, man. Got a lot of stuff going on, but everybody got a lot of stuff going on these days. I'm hanging in there, trying to stay tipped. I'm excited to be back again, though. Last summer we did this. We had a couple people that had to sit down due to injuries or whatever, but this year I feel like it's gonna be way different, having everybody ready. Add new addition. I never got a chance to play with him before. That's fun for sure.
Cool. We're gonna bounce it up to Troy, man. How you doing today?
I'm doing good, y'all. Long season finally over. But business is still business as usual. Big summer ahead of us. Like you said, last year came up short, but it's great to be back in the city. What we're doing for the city, what we're doing for the program, what we're doing for the fans. Keeping the basketball name alive from the alumni is something that we plan to do. But the most important thing for us this summer is accountability. This is a serious event. It's not something that we can just, put your shoes on and hoop for. We got to be ready when it's time, when the lights come on. The little things with working out, being ready when it's time to play. And like I said, holding each other to a high standard of what we know we can be. That's really the important thing, because we all know how to play basketball. We all love each other. We all have a lot of trust in each other. So it's just knowing that this is very, very important. Like, this is not just hoop. This is a serious thing. If you want to provide and perform for your family and for Cincinnati as a whole. So my biggest thing for the summer is using the word accountability. If you ever see us around, you ask interviews and all that, are we accountable? Are we holding each other accountable? Are we doing the little things to be prepared when it's game time?
Yeah, it was a good first time experience. I do think we added a new piece with our coach. Cashmere will be coaching. I think that'll be a nice step towards the right direction. We got Kane Broom coming back also as an assistant. We picked up Kevin Haynes that worked with a lot of our players with development. So we know he was a former part of the UC staff as a VC, and Now he do a lot of player development with David Julius, Trey Scott. So we brought those guys on to kind of just help guys just stay in the gym and support them as far as the basketball standpoint go. We had a Keith Williams this year. I think that'd be a nice addition, and another scoring wing, versatile guy, can defend at every level. And then we still got a couple spots, man. So we might have some surprise signees here in a couple of weeks. But somebody that fit what we want to do. So definitely stay on the lookout as we kind of build this thing up. I mean, I'm preparing for us to do a mini camp for some kids, about a 30 student athlete team camp here that we'll be pushing out. We will do the alumni game again. Will be a little different. I think we'll host that at Walnut Hills. We'll collab a little bit with the Smith League. Zip 'em Up will also be involved, and we'll do almost like a round robin game, some entertainment, also some prep for our guys to just get some game feel, just to learn how to play with each other. Obviously, everybody been in their places playing and doing their own thing, so just give us more opportunities to get more of a feel together and game time action. And then we'll continue to do our pop-up events, fundraisers, raffles, all that good stuff. So as I continue to start building and promoting, just be on the lookout for those things happening mid-July. Probably happen between the 14th and the 19th. We'll start pushing that stuff out. But I'm excited, man. For me on the back end, I'm truly appreciative of my brothers and them coming together, supporting this cause, because truly without them, it's not even possible. So I'm just excited for them, man. I know I'm real with you, JT. Look, I know for real the talent level we got on the team, we can really win it. Okay, but we got to do the little things like Troy said. It's the little things, our attitudes, our minds, our spirits got to be in the right place from top to bottom. I think we do that, man. I went back and watched the film, and it was just small possessions we gave up, man. And even as rough as we played that first game, we still should have won. Yeah. So I think we in good shape, man. Everybody been moving and grooving. We gonna make a little noise this year. At least get out the first round, man. We can't be having a repeat of our college days, man. But I'm excited, man. I'm excited to say the least. That ain't no knock to Mick, man. That's my boy. But we just couldn't make it out the first round. So we're gonna break that curse. Definitely, and we need to break the Centos curse. Yeah. I think I'm like that might have made me like 0-4, 0-3.
Me too.
In they building, I ain't got to win since I was in high school in that place. So, it's a couple curses we got to break. And we all know the city want to see the game. Zip 'em Up versus Nasty Natty. I mean, that's the game, So even for me, watching it from the sideline, it's always a rival when that happens.
Make you want to play, don't you?
To get that going. Yeah, I want to get that going, man. Hey, Corey, that's how we can sell them T-shirts, man. That's how I get them manufacturing sales out. Get them sales out, look, So
vendor out there, be out there letting them go.
Come on now, Troy Caupain, Samaje matchup, man. That's prime time. A Jacob Evans, JP McCure matchup. Come on, man. That's just good basketball. That's good ball. DeBerry versus Ernest Canner. I mean, I'm looking at how we're gonna sell some. Look, I'm here to sell something. Yeah. I'm selling names, baby. Let's go.
Worldwide Kev right now.
Yeah,
Worldwide Kev.
I got my towel. That's what I do all day. I'm here to sell something. But I'm excited, man. I'll let these dudes talk. I just kind of wanted to get that out there, man, and express my excitement and my appreciation for what you guys do, for what the players do, because truly without the players, y'all, this don't really happen. So, I mean, credit to the guys, win, lose, or draw. That's where the credit got to go.
Same thing, really, what Kev said. For real, it's just always fun having our guys back in town. We go back. We went through battles together. So every time we together, it's always good, great vibes. So that come before the basketball. We brought the court first, and then when it's on the court, it's just everything natural, it flows. So it's going to having everybody back down, for sure.
Can we talk a little bit about maybe what they've been doing?
Yeah, that's what I was just about to jump into.
I was gonna let Neil jump in. Yeah, I was waiting for Neil to get his jump rope in.
We talked to Troy a little bit. We know he's playing overseas in Italy, and Coreontae's here locally in Cincinnati coaching with our guy Alex. So outside of that, Troy, we just talked to you briefly about the season. Obviously, you want to touch on that again, we can do that, and then we can jump into Coreontae and see what he's been up to ahead of this summer's TBT.
My season, I'm over here in Brescia, Italy. It was a tough season this year for us, but a lot of ups and downs. Early November, I went through a big injury. I tore my pec tendon. And it put me down for about 5 months. But throughout the season, we brought people in. We won some big games. We won the Italian Cup. And we finished in a way where, for my mental, was very, very good. We came up short in the last game of the season to make it to the playoffs. But once again, the resilientness of, first of all, myself, of not letting the injury knock me out the game fully, and my teammates for being able to, hold it down and being able to still fight for the end of the season was an eye opener for me. Even though we did come up short, it's not over. Like I said, I'm gonna get back home and stay to it. I finished the season very, very strong, and I'm still ready to get going. So, when I get back home, it's gonna be a lot of basketball. It's gonna be a lot of family time, but preparing for something big in the summer for me.
Coreontae, I'll throw it over to you.
All right, man. So what I've been up to, last year, I was came back home, had a lot of stuff going on as far as family wise. My fiance is gonna be having a baby soon, and recently got engaged.
Congrats, bro.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Last Thanksgiving, so just wanted to transfer things, home. So I joined the Cincinnati Warriors. They nice up and coming league here in the States, in the TBL league. We got a nice team we put together here in Cincinnati. I'm balling with them right now to keep myself, tip top, so whatever comes here, because like I said, it's a lot of stuff going on here in Cincinnati basketball wise, whether it's summer leagues, whether it's programs, whether it's whatever it is, it's just something to keep me, playing the game for some money. So I just, just sticking to the Cincinnati now and being able to be here for my family. It's tough going over water, then having to, worry about a newborn and family and all that stuff. And so, yeah, man, I just pretty much just, doing everything I was doing overseas. I'm doing it back here at home now. So,
awesome.
Congrats on that too, dog.
Congrats.
What you having, a son?
Now I'm having a little girl.
Oh yeah. Yes, sir.
Baby bear.
Yes, sir.
Girls make you soft, man. I got my little girl be having me
About
around her finger, bro.
That's lit. I ain't even know if like to the baby shower though. I don't even know if I got a
girl, bro. I'll be like, oh yeah, I'll do it. Like, it don't even matter.
It's definitely not for everybody though, but you got tough on stuff like that and make good decisions. And my decision was to come home and be here for him. So
yeah.
But yeah. But nah, for sure.
Awesome.
Times like this, I look forward to because everybody get to come back to the city. So
yeah,
that's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
I mean, that's the real part of this, man. I mean, as we expanding this year, for me as a GM on the back end, what they don't understand is, me even getting our older alums to just be around. I think, we got a chance to start building something special here beyond basketball, whether it's the specific people's AAU teams or pushing people brands. And I think, as we start coming full circle, this experience will give us an opportunity for people to highlight what they also doing off the court. We all grown men now, so life get a little deeper than basketball, and that's my focus as a GM, to start being able to push these avenues out, so these guys get recognition for multiple things that they do. I mean, Corey way more than a basketball player, and same with Troy. And as we start building our brands, and it's an opportunity to just start pushing things out. Steve Logan will be around, and I got all kinds of people. DeMar Johnson will be back. Kenny Satterfield be in town. Corey Blunt still around helping me on the back ends. Alex Meacham. John Meeker. I could keep going. It's been more alums that are here locally starting to say, hey, Kev, man, when you got that going on, let's just come. Let's hang out, man. I want to know what Troy doing. I want to see if I can help, man. It might be something he can do. And then, you start talking about all these NIL deals and, marketing deals. Hey, I'm not lying. I'm putting my guys in the pot. I think, Troy Caupain should get a Fifth Third deal. Why not? Right? We're a few years, ahead of the game, but I'm like, I'm on Kroger like John Cunningham on Kroger. Right? That's what I am. Ain't nothing changing with me. So as we build this thing up, that's also what we want to do. Start collabing with our community companies, Fortune 500, small companies. I got shout outs too, man. I got a shout out, Amy and Dr. Charlie Mills.
My people's right there. Shout out them.
Always came through. Steve Bomel comes through. Shout out to him. Shout out to Dr. Troy Pierce for coming through. Dan Schmenberg for coming through. Those are some really big people for us. Rich Owens at Mio's Pizza. Great guy. Don Andrews down at Holy Grails. Always come through and look out for us. So I'll be wanting to make sure they get they respects for me and us. And,
all right, big shout out. Big shout out.
Sure.
Big shout out.
So as we getting geared up, man, those people is leading us in the right direction, and we're looking for more to partner with and do some special things with.
Okay, man, we're gonna shine some light on you, man. The GM. You got some news to share. So what you got going on right now besides the Nasty Natty?
Yeah, coach.
I did. I took a new job as the head coach at my alma mater, the Summit Country Day High School. So we gearing up, man. I got some young talent over here for sure. I got a couple guys I think can sneak their way into some low-level, mid-level D1s. I got a decent supporting cast. James Whitford is the head coach of Ball State. His son go here. Kind of overseeing my program. Really great guy. Bringing back Sam Martin. Sam Martin will be on staff as well. And I'm slowly just building it out. We right there with our staff as of right now, but we enter in June, man. We rock. I'm on the phone all day, man. I'm coming out to everybody. Look, we got Xavier shootout. We got Kings there. I'm on Anderson, West High, Wyoming, LaSalle, Madeira. I'm trying to touch every team in the city. We probably not gonna sit down in June. We're here to get it going, man. So I'm excited to be a part of them. But all in all, man, these my guys first. So we rocking Nasty Natty too, and it'll eventually start coming together where our players get to meet these guys and get that experience from a pro basketball standpoint. I think it'll be great for our player development here. So we getting the show on the road, JT.
Sure, man. Well, congrats on that, man. I just wanted to give you your flowers on that.
Yeah, appreciate it, dog.
Yeah, congratulations, Kevin.
Thank you, Neil.
Yeah, I already congratulate you, bro.
Yeah, I talk to you. I talk to him every day.
He was the first one.
Yeah.
I told him before anybody else even knew, man. I told him, I was like, I don't even think I'm gonna take it. That's how early he normally knows. So. But it was a good opportunity, man. A place I love too, with some guys that want to do something special.
Yeah,
looking forward to it, man. I'll be having Corey around too. I ain't got on his nerve yet. I'm seeing maybe what his baby time looking like. But don't be surprised. I'll pop him up over here. Don't be surprised.
You good, man. I like just around this time of summertime, man. So,
yeah.
Awesome. So we talked with Troy a little bit. He mentioned the accountability. What was the biggest thing you guys as a team was able to take from year one here heading into year two of the TBT?
You asking me again?
Well, I just hit it a little bit because you mentioned the accountability. So was that some other things you guys were taking into this aspect, or was there other things you guys learned as well?
Shit, it's a serious event. Yeah, this is real. It's televised, man. People watching.
We
You
know
gotta
that.
be prepared. Just prepare. Just be prepared when the moment or the opportunity presents itself. That's kind of like a life hack. When the opportunity presents itself, always be prepared. Never feel like you fell short because you wasn't prepared for the moment. That was the biggest thing personally I took from it.
And Kevin, you mentioned adding Cashmere on staff. What was those conversations like as well? We know Cashmere is coaching here in Cincinnati as well. So walk us through what those conversations were like a little bit.
So for me, look for a guy, first of all, that's relatable to these guys. So that may be age, that may be experience. Obviously, there's the Cincinnati connection. Obviously, he also played for Mick Cronin, but also he played pro basketball from the point guard position. I feel like, even for Troy's standpoint, you got to have a trust level there, from a coach to a player standpoint, where you don't have a lot of time to kind of get everything together. So maybe even from a point guard standpoint, somebody that Troy might be able to really trust and say, hey, when he gives some advice, he's more willing to say, all right, you know what, let me see. Or, for somebody that I know can see the game from a perspective that Troy may see it from being on the court as well. Also a guy that's currently coaching. So we understand about, program building, holding guys accountable, but also these aren't high school kids. So, being a pro, know how to deal with pros, and kind of his angle and approach of practice. Last year, I tried to do a lot. So I had to lighten up my plate with a guy that I can say, hey, man, I'm giving you the keys. Run the practice, man. Run that side of this for me. And I think Cash did a really good job. I think the guys will relate to him. We've already had a relationship, definitely, for like me and Troy in our time, kind of being around him and entering when we were young. He was leaving. So I think that's a good addition. We talk a lot about the Elam Minden side of it. For me, I do a lot of back end work of teams that won and what's the best strategy going into it. When do you take the time out? How many points you really want to be up to maybe secure the game? What style of play we want to play within the Elam Minden? A lot of those talks me and him have. I think we got a versatile team where in the Elam Minden we can control the game from many different aspects. So a lot of prep talk for me and Cash on how I think he may work the Elam Minden. Obviously, some of this is game time decisions, but to have that format in your mind, it's important. I felt the last team, they got up, I think, like 4, and then they called a timeout right at there, like a little bit before the 4-minute mark. And they really controlled the possessions from that point on. We were playing catch up. And like I told Cash, I don't want to be in a position playing catch up. If we can make a run at about that 8 to 6 minute mark, we can change the game right there. That part before the Elam Minden is a game changer. And I ain't about to get into my percentages, but I've watched enough games to know if we at a certain point right there with the number, we should execute and win the game within the Elam Minden. We just need 2 possession gap. I think a 2 possession gap with this team will seal a deal, man. So for them, I try to work that back in so I know our coaching and our sustainability in the time of the games is a little bit better than what we had last year. And with all that being said, Neil, JT, we still should have won the game. So I'm
Last
really
year's over with, man. New year.
come on, man.
New year.
But as you see, we got a better
Nah,
approach.
Yeah.
Even for me as a GM, I'm approaching it more of a, how can I help the guys? You know what I mean? How can I say, like, look, man, I done watched 10 games. 7 out of 10, man, up 2 possessions in the game, they call that timeout. They slow the game down. They play inside out. They get the high-quality shot. Dude, they winning. If I can be able to show them that way, point guards know. Corey knows it big what to do, how to structure the defense. I think that just gives us a little bit more of a chance to win. And from my point, that's the best I can do. If these dudes go out there and everybody shoot 50%, man, we ain't gonna have no problem anyway. That's the real plan. Just make every shot.
Hit every shot.
That was what I thought from that angle. And then add Keith Williams, another alum. I love to add active guys. I think defensively he can bring something to the table as well. as well as his versatility on the offensive end. Trying to find guys who could be interchangeable. And I think that makes them playing together a lot easier. But the good thing is we got our quarterback.
Dak playing.
And Trey will be playing this year too, as we know, is super huge. Got to be on the floor. Obviously, we know what he can bring. So as long as we got the fleet, Jacob Evans come to play, Jaron Cumberland come to play, along with our bigs, Ock and DeBerry, who different bigs and versatile on what they can do. I think we cover the grounds, man. We cover the grounds. I mean, I think we know our part was preparation, man. We didn't prepare as well as we could have. It bit us in the butt a little bit, but we'll be ready, man. We'll be ready to have some fun.
For sure.
Yeah.
Awesome. I'll throw it over to you, JT.
Nah, that's good, man. Y'all knocked out pretty much what we need to talk about. What we need to talk about or wanted to talk about. Got the new ads, what everybody's doing. Gave some flowers on the show as well. So, now you guys just gotta set the events and stuff and let us know so we can promote it for y'all. That's it now.
Absolutely.
I will do, man. I'll settle down here top of June, and I'll have everything. I mean, I pretty much got the dates submitted. I just need to work on graphics and everything.
Okay.
So when I had it completed by the top of June, I'll make sure y'all get it. We may jump on here with another person or two or something.
For sure. Yeah, we can make it work.
Keep it rolling.
For sure, man. So now we be ready. We ready to spam it on out there for sure. So
we appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
so
appreciate that for sure. 100%.
Appreciate y'all, man.
We appreciate everything you guys are doing.
Yeah, blessings.
Cool.
You know it, man. Stay in touch, Neil, JT.
All right.
Have
a good one.
All right,
John.
All right.
Later.
Yep. See you guys.
Yep.
Go.